All praise to the Most High God. Welcome to another blessed dawn. This is another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Hope y'all making it a great day, because no matter what you're going through, just know you're going to get through. No matter what it is in life that you may be facing, understand that it too shall come to pass. You know, the time is now. Anything you're going to do, you got to do it now. Don't keep putting it off. Don't keep saying you're going to wait till tomorrow. You know, you got to get up and you got to get yourself together, because you got someplace to go. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be praying when you get there, because you already know. You know, everything happens for a reason. And make sure you keeping God first. Make sure you staying balanced and grounded and well rounded. You know what I'm saying? Um, Stay true no matter what you do. Keep walking down that narrow path. You came too far to turn back now. You came too far to turn back now. If one door closed, another one gonna open. God is gonna continue to blow your mind. God is gonna continue to shine through you. Don't worry about those that coming up against you and hate you without a cause. You know, keep doing what you know to do best. You got people watching you for the wrong reason. You got people praying on your downfall. A lot of people that buried you. They never thought you was gonna get back up. You know, they celebrated too soon and they thought you was down for the count. But now they about to find out that God don't play about you. You know, they about to find out that God do not play about you. What's up with you, Amon? What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome. How you do? How you do? They about to find out that God don't play about you. You know what I'm saying? Every day you been stepping up. Every day you been moving up. You never gave up. You never bowed. All the times you've been afflicted. All the times you was persecuted. You never gave up. You never stopped loving God. You never stopped doing right by others. So do you care about truth or reality? Um, this ain't about truth or reality at the moment, sir. Why don't you sit back, put your thinking cap on, and let me speak, and you know, let me do what I do over here. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you never gave up on yourself, and you never stopped trusting God. Although you was walking through the valley of the shadows of death, you never feared any evil. You know what I mean? And when God tell us to walk by faith and not by sight, you was walking by faith, because the sight was trying to get you to look down, or the sight was trying to get you to go left or to go astray. But you kept walking by faith, because the devil kept trying to show you the darkness. He kept trying to show you the mean mugs, the cold stirs. But then you got past it. You was able to overcome those things. So that's why you're going to be crowned. And that's why God is going to allow you to move in a way like never before. You know, because he can trust you with trouble. God can trust you. So how do you demonstrate the truth of your God claim? Faith is useless, because faith can be used for any position. Faith doesn't demonstrate the truth of claim. Okay, Ananaka, you're doing too much. I'm gonna have to and I appreciate you for what you're bringing forward. It's well needed, but right now I don't need you trying to teach me anything or uh school me on anything. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't about that. You know, but you're always gonna have enemies of progress. You're always gonna have your agents, your NPCs. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have those to try to come up against you like they know you. You know what I'm saying? It's a time and place for everything. You know what I'm saying? But you always gonna have those that try to make you look like you don't know what you're talking about, or you know what I'm saying? Like it just come a time where you know who you are. You know your faith. You know what God has done for you. But anyway, uh, we want to make sure we keeping a forgiving heart, and we want to make sure we stand in love with who we are. Make sure you treating people how you want to be treated. You know, hold yourself accountable. You know, be presentable. Understand that God is holding you to a certain standard. You got people looking up to you, you got people seeking you, and you got people observing you. So you want to be on your best behavior for the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be trying to prove it to the world. You want to prove it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're not showing up for people, you're showing up for yourself. Hold on. You're showing up for yourself, but then you know what God has brought you through. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? But you know, distractions are gonna come. But we have to be able to stay grounded. We have to be able to stay true to who we are. You know, love kill a multitude of sin. And if you hear the devil knocking, don't let him in. You know, people want to celebrate your downfall, or they want to see how long and how strong you can move, that you can hold yourself together. As soon as they think that you down for the count, they start clapping, they start celebrating. You know what I'm saying? They thought they buried you. They thought they lack of support was gonna cause you to stop. They thought they lack of acknowledgement was gonna cause you to quit. You see what I'm saying? But when you're doing it for the Most High God, you ain't worrying about what people think. You ain't worrying about what people say. Because there come a time where you just know that God is for you and not against you. You know, and if you ain't got haters, it's something you ain't doing right. So you need all your haters. You need your Judases. You need the snakes. You need the scorpions. You need the witches. You need the warlocks. You need all that. Because as long as God is for you, who should be against you? And if they're against you, God is allowing it. So don't you get discouraged, and don't you get down on yourself because things are not going right, or you got people around you that's draining you or downing you, and you trying to love them, you trying to help them, you trying to support them. You see what I'm saying? But then you don't want to self-abandon yourself. You don't want to be giving love to somebody and they not reciprocating it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to keep on trying to help somebody that don't want to help themselves. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep caring about what people think, what people say. You need to read your Bible, drink your water, mind your business, and do what you do best. And whatever you do, be the best at it. People always want something free, but they don't want to give anything. You know? People always want to try to character assassinate you or tell you who you are, tell you what you can or can't do, but they didn't help you build it up. They didn't help you get up out of the pit. See what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't counted you out, and a lot of people didn't celebrate it too soon. They was praying on your downfall the whole time while they clapping for you. See what I'm saying? Like, come on now. I don't need nobody watching me, following me if they not supporting me. Now, you can stay here. You ain't got to leave. Hope I didn't hurt your feelings, but I ain't on here for your clicks or your likes. You know what I'm saying? I'm on here to help you. I want you to receive the help you need so you can spread your wings and fly. But then, you know, the having a crab in a bucket mentality, you know what I'm saying? You know, you don't want to like the video, don't want to share the video, don't want to leave a comment, Like, come on now. What more it takes for you to give your support? It don't take nothing. But then we want something for nothing. We don't want to support what's supporting us. We don't want to give to what give to us. You see what I'm saying? So you don't need nobody interrupting you when you talking or when class is in session. There's a time and place for everything. You gotta respect yourself. You gotta stop caring about who's supporting you, who not supporting you. God to get the right people there that He's gonna send to you. But then you first got to get your house in order. You first got to get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a cold world out here, and if you ain't ready to defend yourself and stand up for yourself, then you will get chewed up and spit out. Then you won't be able to get back up and be authentic because you performing. But it's okay to perform. It's okay to fall down and get back up. It's okay to learn from your mistakes, to learn the do's and don't, what to do and what not to do. You see what I'm saying? Now it's okay if somebody's trying to enlighten you on something, but it's a time and place for everything. You always got your trolls and those that always want to pop up on you and surprise you with what you know, daddy-o. It ain't about what you know, daddy-o. You know what I'm saying? It's about encouraging one another. Iron sharpens iron. I ain't gonna let you hit your head and bruise your head against the stone if I know better. I'm gonna hold you accountable to do better. See what I'm saying? You ain't gonna come over here and tell me to be quiet. You go start your own life. See what I'm saying? But if you got something you want to share, it's a time and place for that. You see what I mean? So we gotta be able to hold each other accountable. We gotta be able to tell God thank you. Deny yourself. Obedience is better than sacrifice. What you sacrificing yourself for the world for, or sacrificing yourself for people that don't love you, people that won't help you, people that won't stand up for you? Why is you sacrificing yourself? So be obedient to the Most High God, and then, all of your dreams will begin to come back online. You'll start to remember your inner child. You'll start to remember the things that you lost. What's up, Gio? You'll start to remember those things. You know what I'm saying? But you can't allow people, places, and things to turn your heart cold because they're not supportive of you. If God is your biggest supporter, don't worry about who's with you or against you. Just show up. Just do what God telling you to do. Everybody ain't gonna like you. Somebody always listening, somebody always talking. And it's not always for the right reason. But God didn't give you a spirit of fear to where you're afraid to speak up and let your voice be heard. Because come on now. People want you to stay the same, and then when you grow, they say, oh, you changed. Yeah, I changed for the better. I ain't forget where I came from. I ain't forget about the life experience. You see what I mean? So you gotta continue to raise the bar. You gotta continue to be great. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know when the season has changed. You gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them. Not everybody deserves to be in your subconscious of awareness. Not everybody deserves to be in your presence. Some people just want a destiny swap with you or trauma bond with you. Some people just want to rob you of your energy. You see what I'm saying? Some people just want to, they want a safe place in your life. They don't want to support you. They just want to be there for when you make it. But they don't want to do nothing to help you get there. So that's why God is about to change things around for you, and God is going to blow your mind in a mighty way. God is about to show your haters that you never was the one or the two to be played with. Understand what I'm saying now? Because you been through some things. And don't you let nobody take your blueprint away. Don't you let the devil silence you because somebody looking at you wrong or somebody feeling some type of way. You don't have to get an attitude with them. Sometimes you just got to keep your head down, mind your business, and keep it moving. Because trouble easy to get into, but hard to get out of. And you got a lot of people that's gonna be an enemy of your progress. They say you can do good, just don't do better than me. You know, you're doing too good now. You need to calm down. You need to humble yourself now. Don't you go over there talking to them people like that. Don't you go into that place standing up for yourself like that. You know what they gonna do to you? They ain't gonna do none to me. Because if God for me, who should be against me? But that don't mean I gotta go around and be bad, or I gotta mistreat everybody because somebody was mistreating me. No, it's character. Perfect your character. You know what I'm saying? You don't get mad at me because I'm happy every day. I'm peaceful. I didn't get here overnight. I had to forgive. I had to go through pain. I had to suffer. I had to learn the do's and don'ts. I had to learn from my mistakes. I had to get my heart broke. I had to break. I had to hurt other people. I had to feel sympathy. I had to feel pain. Don't you let nobody take your faith walk from you. Don't you let nobody take your struggle away from you. You don't owe nobody. You don't owe nobody your pain. You don't owe nobody your suffering. People be getting it twisted, think you're supposed to give them something for free. That's what I'm saying. You got to support what's supporting you. You got to help those that help you. Because some people just get on here performing, just trying to get money. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing free. Don't get it twisted. Ain't nothing free. We all got to make a living. So, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather give than to receive. You see what I'm saying? The more I bless God, the more God gonna bless me. So I ain't worrying about get rich quick come up. I ain't trying to get rich and die trying. You know what I'm saying? Like the money's gonna be there. You see what I'm saying? So we gotta find things that we like to do because we like to do it. I've been making content, for what? Since I was like 16, 17 years old. You know what I'm saying? So don't nothing happen overnight. But it start now. You know what I'm saying? You can become the woman or the man of your dreams tomorrow. But the time is now. You got to stop trying to help everybody until you're able to help yourself. Soon as you moving forward, here come your phone start to ring. Now you got people that want to, they need something all of a sudden. They've been sitting back watching you. They've been watching you progress, but they never was supportive of you. They always been sitting back, waiting on your downfall. Or, you got some people that just, they just want to take from you because you got a good heart. See what I'm saying? So yeah, ain't nothing wrong with change. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't important, if you're not supporting, you're not important. That don't mean you're not important to God. But then if you just a user, an abuser, and a falsely accuser, then what you got going on? You know what I'm saying? You it just seems like you trying to rob people. You trying to destroy people. You're not trying to speak life. And we have to be able to speak life. We have to be able to love one another. Hold one another accountable. It's iron sharp as iron. Satan can't cast out Satan. You see what I'm saying? So somebody got to have some sense to be the bigger person. But all your life, you're going to have to fight because we live in a world that's operated off of envy, evil, jealousy, it's low vibration, it's competitive, dog eat dog world. See what I'm saying? Somebody got to be able to turn away and operate in love. Somebody got to be able to tell God yes. Somebody got to do it. You constantly going to a job that you don't agree with. You constantly going to a job that, people mistreat you. They looking at you upside your head like you done something to them. And all you doing is keeping your head down, minding your business. They constantly trying to provoke you, trying to get you out of your character. They constantly saying things and spreading rumors and gossiping on you. You know what I'm saying? They waiting on you to they waiting for you to get angry. They waiting on you to be provoked. And then once they get you out of character, they're gonna say, "Oh, see, I told y'all That person ain't got it going on like that. They ain't so holy like that. They ain't so righteous. Well, you see how long you was poking the bear? You poked the bear for 40 days and 40 nights. What you expect? You know? You don't go around bothering people just because you think they kind or you think they nice. Oh, that's a nerd right there. Oh, that person's special. Okay, you gonna find out. If you don't mind your business, you gonna find out that fat meat is greasy. You know what I'm saying? You know, people get it twisted like you supposed to turn the other cheek all the time or you supposed to be peace, love, and light. No. You got somebody constantly picking on you, constantly coming for you. They constantly trying to talk on your name. You're going to have to stand up for yourself. You can't keep on sweeping it on the rug and saying, God got it. Yeah, God got it, but you're going to have to get it. Because if you don't stand up for yourself, it's going to keep happening. You know, just because you love God and you do right by people, that don't mean people get a pass to just tell you how to act, tell you how to be. Oh, you supposed to be nice. Oh, you can't be a man or a woman of God acting like that. Well, look how you acting. When you going to check yourself? You know what I'm saying? You know? So we gotta do right by ourselves, and then we can do right by somebody else. But you want to mind the business that pay you. You don't want to keep faking it till you make it. You don't want to keep smiling and ain't nothing funny. You want to be your authentic self. You got to go within. Greater is he that is within me than he's in the world. And God is not a man that he should lie. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, you might can fool half of the people, but you can't fool everybody. You know what I'm saying? You may be fooling yourself, but you ain't fooling God, because God sits high and look low. You know what I'm saying? What's done in the dark will always come to the light. But you got to be able to tell God yes. You got to be able to look at the blessings that he already given you. You know, holler if you hear me. I got 3 people in here. If you still here, drop a comment. Drop an amen or something. Say you talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Communicate by choice, not by force. But, you know, you got to be able to trust the process. You got to take advantage of the time that God gives you. It's like basic instruction before leaving earth. You know, it's okay to read the Bible, you know, but then there's other knowledge out here that you can be receiving to advance yourself and advance others. But you can't help nobody until you help yourself. You can't love nobody until you love yourself. You know what I'm saying? So quit focusing on the negative. Begin to focus on the positive. You know? Don't let nobody keep you in a box or hold you to something happened years ago. Some people will never forgive you for what happened in the past. Every time they see you, they're gonna be reminded you remember you did this, you remember you were doing that, you remember, and you just like, come on now. That was so long ago. Give me something new. They can't. That's how much they hate on you. That's how much they envy you. That's how much they hate you without a cause. But y'all be blessed and stay highly favored. Like this video, share this video, comment at the bottom, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about it. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace and love.